Hi you guys, hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. Today's video is something that has been requested from some of you. I've received some emails and just some comments on some of my videos on how to be a happy stay-at-home mom. And this is a crazy topic. There are so many things that I could say. So I sat down and I jotted down 6 different things that I do to stay happy. And I hope that this helps out some of you moms that might be struggling out there just with the mundane life that it can be sometimes when you're a stay-at-home mom. As some of you know, if you've watched my videos before, I kind of made the decision to be a stay-at-home mom a few years ago, and I've been at home now for 2 years with Will, and I have loved it. And I'm not going to lie and say it's been perfect or anything like that, but I truly love it, and it's been a goal of mine to be a stay-at-home mom and to raise my children, and it's been wonderful. So I wanted to share some tips with you guys just to let you know that you're not alone if you are struggling, because it's not easy being a mom and there are a lot of trials that come with it. But I just wanted to share some things with you guys. Okay, so the first thing that I always try to do is to make goals. And this is something that you can do short-term, long-term. You can do it daily. Something that I've done this year is, or that I do every year at the beginning of the year, is I set goals for the year. And some of my goals this year were to run a 5K, to get to 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, to get pregnant, and just like, I have a long list. I'm not gonna go through all of them, but those are some of the goals. And I can't tell you how fun it is to be able to, I write them down in my journal, and then as the year goes on, I can go back and reference it and then check them off. And it's also fun to do goals weekly or daily, to say every single day I'm going to do this, or I'm going to do this, and it just kind of keeps you upbeat and motivated and gives you something to always work towards. So I have some goals for after I have the baby already in mind. I want to run a half marathon eventually. There's all these different things I want to do. Starting a YouTube channel was a goal that I had last year, so it's just kind of fun to keep thinking of new ways and new things to challenge yourself, so you're always learning, you're always pushing yourself, and you always have a purpose. So number 2 of my suggestions is to be busy and be productive, and that I think helps. I know those days when I haven't felt very well, when I was really sick with this second pregnancy, I would just kind of mope around the house. I didn't have a lot to do because I couldn't do much, but it was kind of depressing, and I didn't really feel a lot of motivation to do anything. So when I stay busy and I feel productive, then I just feel better all around. So some of the ways that I like to stay busy is I like to, like I said in the first one, make some goals weekly of things that I can do. So this week I need to paint this piece of furniture, or get this ready for the baby's room, or I need to go visit this friend who isn't feeling well, or just do things that keep you busy. But it's always great when you help other people and serve other people, because that's a great way to definitely stay busy and always have something to do, because there is always someone that needs help and someone that needs you. So that's always a great way. And something I always do too is, and I guess we'll go into one of the other ones, there's just a lot of stuff that you can do to keep busy, but it definitely helps with your sanity. So the next one is to be social, and this is hard sometimes too when we're feeling pretty depressed and we don't want to leave the house, we don't want to see anybody because we don't feel that great about ourselves, or we're having issues with friends or family or whatever. That's always kind of hard to remain social, but just for your sanity, you need to remain social as a mom. And there's so many different ways that you can meet other moms out there. I know a big way here in Utah is just through church, because a lot of people are part of the same church, and so you see people and you meet people in the neighborhood. I always try to do things that help you interact with other moms, whether it's joining, like there's a place called the Little Gym here in Utah where you take your child there once a week and they have a class and everybody comes with their moms. You can meet a lot of moms that way. You can meet moms at the park. You can go to the library, and there are tons of moms there with their kids. They have story time at the libraries around here, and it's so great. But it definitely helps to always have another mom there to listen to you and to just kind of hear you out. I can't even tell you, I went to church on Sunday and I talked to 5 or 6 other moms who were just so sympathetic towards me and my pregnancy, and we could just listen to each other complain, and it really does just help kind of get it all off of your shoulders and to know that you're not alone. And that's actually one of the reasons why I started this YouTube channel, was because I in some ways did feel alone with some of my parenting styles and that sort of thing. So it was so refreshing to come onto YouTube and say, this is what I believe, and to hear from so many other moms telling me, you know, I believe the same thing. So if you are lonely and you don't have friends, you have a friend in me, and you can always email me. I actually get a lot of emails from moms out there who are in small towns or in places that there aren't a lot of moms with young children. But please know that I am definitely here for you. So if you ever have any questions or things that are bothering you about being a mom, or I don't know, being a parent or being a wife, just please email me, because I love to help out anybody that I can. That's why I started this channel. So I hope that helps you just a little bit. Okay, so the fourth idea that I have for you guys is to be organized and be clean. And there have been so many studies that have shown that when you are in a cleaner environment, you're happier, you're healthier, you just feel better. And I know it's something so small, but just a simple act like making your bed every day can help uplift you. And just doing little things around the house that tidy up the house make you feel less stress and less anxiety. And if you guys want me to do a separate video, I can share with you guys my secrets of how I keep my house clean on a regular basis. I found this thing on Pinterest.com. You guys know how obsessed I am with Pinterest. And it's just a way to take 10-15 minutes every single day and your house will always be clean. And I've been doing it for the past few months, and it has been awesome because I feel like my house is always tidy and I'm never embarrassed when somebody pops over and the house is just a huge mess. So if you guys want me to do a separate video on how I keep my house clean, let me know down below and I'll definitely help you with that. And another thing with being clean and being organized is you just kind of know always what's going on, so you're not as stressed. And it also definitely helps keep you busy, because every day I have a goal, or every week I have a goal, okay, I'm gonna do laundry on this day, I'm going to make sure I do the dishes every single day, the bathrooms once a week. You know, I just have kind of things that are always on my schedule that I put in my planner. Okay, this day I'm doing this day I'm doing this. So I'm never bored and I never just feel like I have no purpose, because as a mom, you definitely have a purpose. And there are definitely a lot of things that can help keep you busy. And if you're organized, it's great, because then you don't feel that stress and that pressure that you're just overwhelmed with a ton of things. But if you sit down once a week and just try to organize out your week and organize out your time and your days, then it will make you so much happier. Okay, so the fifth one, the second to last tip that I have, is to be positive. And that's always really hard when we are, you know, kids are crying and screaming, we feel like our face is broken out, our hair is stinky, our house is messy, you know, we just don't feel attractive. All this stuff can be very, very stressful. But what I encourage you to do is find the beauty in the little things. And I know that sounds really cliche, but I just always try to be so grateful for the opportunity that I have to be a mother, because there are people out there who would give anything to be a mom. And yeah, I shouldn't take that for granted. I think that's selfish of me to take it for granted. Not to say that it's not hard, but really try to find happiness in the simplest of things. And you know, the other day I was at a gas station and I was filling up the gas, and I was just leaning against the back of my car, and I saw this beautiful blonde woman, gorgeous, so stick skinny, wearing really expensive clothing. I could, you know, see her bling, and she was driving her BMW M3 convertible, gorgeous, gorgeous car. And I just was staring at her longingly, thinking, wow, she must have a really great life. And then this makes me emotional. And then I heard something and I looked down. I was leaning against the back window and Will was sitting there, and he looked up at me through the window and just smiled. And I got so emotional. I mean, it must be the pregnant woman in me, but I looked down at him and then I looked back at her and I thought, no, I have an amazing life, and I am very lucky that I can be the mother of this beautiful boy, and I can have another beautiful boy on the way. And no, we may not have a BMW M3. No, we may not have, you know, all the luxurious items in the world that we would like, but we have a family, and I have this great opportunity to teach this little soul, this little man, how to be a good person. And I just think that that's something that you should never take for granted. And even if it is the smallest things, I just want you to know as moms that it's definitely worth it. It's worth all of the hard times. because that's what women are made for, right? We are made to be tough and we are made to be loving, and just such a great opportunity. Okay, so now that I'm like crying, apologize I start. Okay, my very last final tip, and this is something that we all know is medically proven. Studies have proven that when you exercise and when you stay healthy, so the next one is be active and be healthy, that just immediately boosts your endorphins and it just makes you happier. And that's why I've always tried to make goals, whether it's to run a 5K or to go to a Zumba class once a week or anything like that, because it gets you going and it just makes you feel so much better. And it doesn't matter how you exercise, but just make sure that you do exercise, whether it's just walking, if it's running, if it's swimming, whatever it is for you that makes you happy, do that, because it definitely helps you feel better and healthier, and to just know that you're taking care of your body just helps you mentally as well. Okay, girls, I hope that helped you. That was just 6 tips that I have found to be helpful to me to be a happy mom. And no, I'm not perfect and I'm not pretending to be, and I'm not a doctor, so this is not like, hey, I'm a doctor, here's my prescription. But these are just some ideas that I have, and I want you moms to comment down below, please, and let me know some things that you guys have done that have helped you when it's hard, when you're a mom, when you just feel overwhelmed, you just feel stressed out or depressed or whatever. I want you to know that you're not the only ones out there that suffer with this. There have been so many moms that have emailed me, and I've had a lot of dark experiences myself, but I just want you to know that it's all worth it in the end. And yeah, that is my video for today. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and subscribe to my Instagram and my Twitter. And that is it. So hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we will see you next time. Bye.